Question number 7 of the tax remedies topic. Now, the scenario is the taxpayer received a PAN. The PAN on January 5, the year is not relevant in here. They filed a reply on January 2015. So that would be after, that is after 10 days. So pasok yun kasi mayroon tayong 15 days to reply the PAN as a taxpayer. The BIR denied the arguments and issued FAN, which the taxpayer received on February 2020. So to avoid the assessment becoming final, when is the last day for the taxpayer to file their administrative protest? So sa PAN is 15, sa FAN naman, mayroon tayong 30 days. Now the counting of the 30 days is from the date of the receipt of the FAN. Okay? Date of receipt yung starting. Hindi date ng, tandaan ha, hindi ito date ng FAN, kundi date ng receipt ng FAN, kung kailan na-receive yung FAN. So from that, you are going to count 30 days from there, and within that range, within that time, 30 days, you have to reply as a taxpayer against the FAN, kung ano yung nakalagay doon. Okay, so from February 20, the last day, the 30th day from that is March 22. Okay, kasi assuming the February has 28 or 29 days, the count is strictly 30 days counting. So more or less, March 22 yung kanyang ano. So ang pinakalapit dito is yung letter B. Yung tama natin, 22. Now, bakit pwede kasing but anyway, in this circumstance, pwede kasing may leap year yung February, so it could be February 20, 22 or 21, whichever is the dito, yung given na 28 or 29, pero walang given So, pero yung pinakalapit dito na date, either man yung February ay 28 days man or 29, yung pinakamalapit na answer dito is yung March 22. So our answer is March 22. Number 8, ito naman yung options when direct denial is received. Anong pwedeng gawin kung halimbawa nag-reply ka ng FAN, then after a few days naka-receive ka ng reply galing sa BIR kung ano yung kanilang decision with regard to your protest against the FAN. So pagdating dito, ito yung mga pwede nating gawin. So let's try to read this scenario of number 8. Taxpayer Z filed a valid protest on April 1. Then pagdating sa August 1, without receiving any final decision on disputed assessment, taxpayer received a warrant of distraint and levy from the BIR seizing their bank accounts to pay the assessment. Normally, pag ikaw ay nagprotesta against doon sa final assessment notice, ikaw ay makakatanggap na ng tinatawag natin na final decision on disputed assessment. Dito yung nilalagay kung ano yung decision ng BIR. Now, instead of receiving that, ang nangyari kay taxpayer Z, nakatanggap siya ng warrant of distraint and levy. Itong warrant of distraint and levy, ito yung ginagamit para mangongolekta ng tax. So, instead na mag-reply or mag-decide yung BIR regarding doon sa protest, ay nangongolekta na siya agad. Now, ang tanong dito is, what does this WDL signify? Ano ba ang ibig sabihin nito? Kung hindi ka nakatanggap ng FDDA, pero agad-agad nangongolekta yung BIR, so ano yung ibig sabihin nito? So, paano na yung protest as a taxpayer na sinubmit ko? Tapos, ano yung gagawin ng taxpayer, ng gagawin ko para magkaroon ako ng remedy in my part? Okay, sa ganyan na kaso, ang sabi kasi ng jurisprudence, when say jurisprudence, ito yung desisyon ng korte na naging batas. Every time na mayroon kasing desisyon yung Supreme Court, ay magiging batas yan, magiging part of the law of the land. So sabi ng jurisprudence, ang issuance daw ng warrant of distraint and levy or yung WDL ay nangangahulugan ng direct denial. Kasi daw, it indicates na yung commissioners, nag-indicate na yan ng commissioner's final decision to enforce collection. In other words, dinisregard na nila yung kumbaga nakita na nila yung argument mo and wala na sila nagbigay ng decision or ng notice of decision sa'yo, kundi nagdiretso na sila sa pagngolekta ng tax. So, ang ibig sabihin niyan ay denied yung protest mo against the fund. Now, ang taxpayer must treat this as a denial at saka mag-file siya ng petition for review with the CTA. Agad-agad, pag naka-receive siya dito, count siya ng 30 days within that span of time, kailangan niyang pumunta doon sa Court of Tax Appeal para dinggin yung kanyang kaso. Okay? Mag-apila siya doon. So, yun yung tanging remedy na pwedeng gagawin ng taxpayer. So, dito, kung babasahin natin alin dito yung tama, una, it is an indirect denial. So, hindi ito tama. It is a direct denial, yes. And file an appeal with the court, yes. So, tama ito. It is a procedural error, no. And file a motion to quash the CIR, no. It is a preliminary collection enforcement, no. Hindi naman yan. Wala naman tayong tinatawag na preliminary. At saka ito ay what does the taxpayer must do? Request for investigation? No. Ang kanyang gagawin lang ay pupunta doon sa Court of Tax Appeal. Now, ito naman question na, what if the taxpayer ignores the WDL and waits for the formal letter of final decision from the BIR? Kung lalampas yung 30 days, kung ganyan, ang kanyang gagawin is magiging final and executory na yung assessment pag lumampas siya dito sa 30 days. Kasi meron lang siyang 30 days na karapatan na pwedeng mag-apila doon sa Court of Tax Appeals. So kung mawala na yon, magiging final and executory yung kanyang kaso. Ibig sabihin, pwede na open na yung BIR na pwede niyang gawin ang lahat para makolekta yung tax mo kasi wala ka ng laban dito. Your 30-day period to appeal triggered the WDL, the Act of Denial, not strictly by the document titled FDDA. So, in other words, yung pag-render ng collection warrant is another form of a direct denial of the decision. So, tandaan natin yan.